Hey, we haven't spoken in a while. So welcome back. Welcome back to myself, honestly. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Louise. Welcome to my little corner of life. This time I'm not gonna edit the words around my head. That took so freaking long. It's been a while. Which is what I wanted to talk about. This was my first week of midterm exams. I have either been completely locked in and have been studying, or I've done the complete opposite. I finally got back into reading, you guys. I'm still reading We're All Birds of Uganda, and I finally got back into it because I don't think this is too much of a spoiler, but it's separated into 3 parts, and at the end of the first part, the main character, Samir's father, did something that really annoyed me, and I had to take a break. I'm a very big mood reader, and if there's a character that's genuinely annoying me, I can't continue reading. I finally did this week because turns out my brain doesn't like me very much. So when I take breaks from studying, I have to do something that really distracts me from me taking a break from studying, or else I will feel incredibly unproductive. So the only proper breaks I've been taking have either been completely submerged into TikTok doom scrolling, watching Netflix shows or Disney shows, which I'm gonna get into in a second, or reading, because it either distracts my brain completely so that I forget what I'm doing, that I'm procrastinating, or it feels like a productive break. And I often need to take a break from studying because I've been looking at my laptop screen for too long, and then I switch to my phone screen and I doom scroll on TikTok, and my headache doesn't get better, and then I act all confused. And I also finally got back into audiobooks, actually. So whenever I've been commuting to and back from university, I've put on audiobooks. The first and most important audiobook that I've listened to this past week, and I've actually finished because it's only I said really weirdly, because it's only 8 hours long, I think. It's Conclave by Robert Harris, because for obvious circumstantial reasons. Really talked about recently with the Pope passing away and an actual conclave taking place. So if you don't know, conclave is the process of voting for the next Pope. And honestly, I don't know anything about it because I'm not Catholic, I'm not Christian, I'm not religious, so I don't know anything about it. But I have told you already that this year I really wanted to broaden my horizon, and what better way than to also learn about religion and churches and the history and processes of churches. And it was really interesting, and I really liked it. The third audiobook that I've listened to this week is a really short one because it's only 1 hour long, and it's The Art of War by Sun Tzu. It falls under the category of broadening my horizon. I really anticipated reading this because it's always so spoken about in period drama. But yeah, the original audiobook is just 1 hour long, and I listened to it while I was grocery shopping, so I really wasn't listening well. Nobody says you can't listen to stuff twice, so that's what I'm gonna be doing in the future, but it's probably gonna take a while because right now I don't have the mental capacity to sit down and analyze 2,000-year-old philosophy. We have me getting back into books in full speed, and we also have me in full speed running back into my nostalgic childhood obsession with the Star Wars universe. This year's the 20th anniversary of the Revenge of the Sith, and I attended with a Queen Amidala inspired makeup, and I filmed something that day, but I was really tired, so I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but if I don't, here's a picture. I'm sorry, I only ever seem to find energy and time to talk to you when I'm about to go asleep, so really late. So when I'm like really tired, which you can see, and my energy is really low. I really like the haircut. I really like the haircut. I really like the haircut. Really short blonde bob. That is exactly what I had planned on. Pretty disappointed that the dark blue did not even lift slightly, and now I'm unsure what to do, which is why I haven't done anything else yet. I do have 2 other colors at home that I could put on this, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this for a couple of days, and next weekend I'm gonna try and bleach this blue out again. It's probably not gonna work. It was really disappointing that it didn't work. It made me pretty mad, which is also why I haven't done anything about my hair. I also bleached my eyebrows, as you can see. I really like it, but it does make me look really weird in some angles and lights on camera, which I didn't anticipate. And to explain the makeup, it is the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, and I saw one today, hence the Queen Amidala makeup. Why did nobody dress up for the occasion? I don't know. It was really disappointing. I was the only one with... That's not true. There was some people in costume, but like the whole theater was nearly full and like 5 people dressed up. I don't want to say male, masculine audiences are boring, but why did no one dress up? This is lipstick, and this lipstick is known to stain, so I will probably have the same dots on my face tomorrow too. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm really tired. Really basic, just the dots and the lipstick. Why does no one dress up anymore? Honestly, it was so boring. We had a group of guys sitting behind us that all had lightsabers, and the movie was over. They turned them on and they illuminated the cinema, the theater. There was one guy in full Anakin cosplay, and that was it. In total, maybe 10 people dressed up for the occasion, and it's really sad to see. Do we not, as adults, are we not allowed to have fun anymore? It did kickstart a hyperfixation on Star Wars again, which I don't complain about because I really like the universe, obviously. Like within the past 1.5 weeks, I've watched all 6 episodes, and this time I'm going through it by the Disney Plus arranged chronological order. I did watch the Obi-Wan Kenobi show series, short series, whatever, mini series for the first time like this week, and I liked it so much. It made me cry a lot because I was just so happy seeing all the people again. I was obsessed with Star Wars as a child, completely lost me. Then I saw the 3 new movies, like episodes 7, 8 and 9 in cinemas when they came out each. Everything else completely passed by it, so it's my first time for most of it now, and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. I do hope it doesn't take up as much time as it did this week, because I do have to prioritize school, obviously. I have also seen a video as you cut up into like 10 parts or something on TikTok. Deep dives into the symbols, symbolics, metaphors in the Alien and Predator franchise. From both of those franchises, I watched the first movie each, like the first Alien with Sigourney Weaver and the first Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was talking about how the aliens each like resemble toxic masculinity and whatever. I was like, yo, that's so smart and it makes so much sense and that makes the movie so much better. So I did rewatch the first Alien movie yesterday and I had a great time. After I finished with my Star Wars hyperfixation, I will continue with an Alien and Predator hyperfixation, most definitely. One of my professors is not present at the moment and we have like footage he recorded a couple years ago instead of like actual class, but it is really boring. So I have also picked up crocheting again. What I have been procrastinating on for a while is I really wanted to make some coasters. It only takes 20-30 minutes tops, like per coaster, so it's technically talking about crochet project. It's not a lot of work. Don't want to buy new yarn unless I really need it, so I've used scrap yarn, some leftover stuff, and I made new coasters. I like this color combination more. This turquoise is just a bit too bright for me, but that's okay. It's going to be covered up by a cup anyway. That's the point of coasters. I'm pretty sure it's still very close to the original video, and I can and will hopefully remember to link that in the description box if you're interested. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is the very obvious. I did dye my hair. The last time you saw me, I still had blue hair, although the blue was really difficult to tell. And then I bleached it. The bleach didn't lift the dark blue and it left me with blonde roots and a dark blue / brown like rest of my hair, and I didn't like how that looked because it wasn't like what I'd anticipated and hoped for. It was really disappointing to see. And I had 2 hair dyes at home. This one, which is ultraviolet, and I had some light pink, and I put this one on because I hoped it would cover the like dark blue the best. Now it is technically hair wash day tomorrow, so today my hair doesn't look as good, which is why I covered it up. I have rediscovered in my closet that I have this cotton scarf, and I've been looking up tutorials how to wear like scarves, head scarves. I really like how it looks. I have discovered I can do this with my short hair because obviously most of these scarf looks are like meant to cover up or protect long hair, which I don't have. There's literally nothing to hold on to, but this, for some reason, this one works and I really like it. And I don't know if I'll add anything else because I haven't done anything else. That's literally all. This reading, crocheting, watching Star Wars, and watching video essays on the meaning behind the Alien franchise is everything I've done. Besides studying, of course, I've been studying a lot for the midterm exams. I do need to turn down my screen time a bit next week though. That's the goal. I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm gonna log off now. Thanks for coming, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me like yap about my interests. Until next time, babes. Until next time.